Hello, writers. Vocab enrichment, week 13, the words that'll make your writing shine like gold. Example story. It was midnight Christmas Eve. I lay in bed thinking about the wealth of presents under the tree. Mother had said to wait, but now Mother was asleep and I did not have to do her bidding. I tiptoed out of my room. Halfway down the stairs, I caught the sound of footsteps pursuing me. Was it my mother? I looked back, but there was nothing. I crept closer and closer. The first present gleamed red and gold in the low light. I grabbed it and tore off the wrapping paper. Underneath, there was a gruesome clown mask staring at me with glowing green eyes and a terrifying grin. I screamed. Then I sat straight up in my bed. I looked around confused, but then I drooped back, relieved. It was just a dream. The clock read 11:59. I shivered. Presents could wait until Christmas morning. First word is wealth, which is a noun. It means a great amount, lots and lots. You can see here that this is the wealth of presents under the Christmas tree. Not just one or two or three presents, but many. If you think about wealth versus money, like a lot of times wealth does mean something related to money. But in this case, money is specifically like dollar bills, currency, something you can use to buy something. But wealth could mean just almost any object, but a lot of it. A squirrel could have a wealth of acorns stored up for the winter. A teacher could have a wealth of books in her library. Bidding, a noun, a command to do something. So if there was a lady and she had a servant, she would say, bring me a cup of tea. And the servant would say, yes, mistress, I will do your bidding. The mistress might say, put milk in my tea. Yes, mistress, I will do your bidding. So it's something that you tell someone to do. It is a little bit confusing because bidding has nothing to do with the word bid. Bid is when you're at an auction and you place a bid. You say you want to pay a certain amount for an object, and then someone can pay more than you, and then you can pay more than them, and then you bid it up. But bidding has to do with just this master servant command type thing. Pursue is a verb. It means to chase. You can see in the picture here the hounds and the huntsmen are in pursuit. They're pursuing their prey, the fox or the deer, the thing that they're going to hunt. The difference between pursue and follow, they're very similar. Clearly, if you're pursuing, you are following the thing that's in the front. But the word follow has more the sense of like you are not in the lead, you are not initiating. Whoever is in the front is making the decisions, and you are just kind of like letting them. You're underneath them. But when you're pursuing, you are the one making the decision. You are saying, I'm going to chase this thing down. And then it's the one who's in the lead who's being chased. They're more the underneath one. Gruesome, which is an adjective, something unpleasant, frightful, shocking. If you see something gruesome, it makes you want to cover your eyes because you don't want to keep on seeing it anymore. Gruesome is a little bit similar to disgusting, which we know disgusting is when something like looks gross, looks bad, smells bad, makes you like it's very unappetizing. But gruesome is even worse than disgusting because gruesome has the additional sense of the horror that, like, oh my gosh, that's terrible, that's terrifying. You get shocked by it and you want to run away. Last one is droop, which is a verb to sink or hang downward, to sag. The flower is drooping on its stem. You can see the curve of the stem and the petals drooping down. Droop is similar to dangle. Dangle is when something is on the end of a string and it's hanging down. But droop has this additional sense of like losing energy. So the flower is drooping because it doesn't have enough water. And so it's starting to lose life. If you're dangling, then you can be dangling, and that's exactly the way that you're supposed to be, and that's fine. But drooping is almost always this like less energy, less life. That's all for today. Happy writing.